Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for yet another video. In this presentation, we're going to take a look at how to make an eggplant and potato choka. Now, eggplant is something that we all get our hands on, usually in the summertime or more so. But in this instance, we're going to show you a whole different way of preparing this meal and inviting a whole bunch of fresh herbs and spices along with it. So let's get it. Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for another video. In this presentation, we're going to be making eggplant choka. For an eggplant choka, in this case, as you can see, I have two small eggplants, which will give me an average size eggplant. When I hold them together, you can see that. So average size eggplant, I'm going to be peeling off all the skin and the stalk and chopping it up into cube-sized pieces. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Next, I have one potato, a large potato that's been cubed, small cube like this. I measured it and it's 1.5 cups. I also have a small onion chopped, some celery minced, some Spanish thyme minced, as well as some coriander minced. I also have one large tomato chopped up in cubes. Ready. Hey guys, so to my pot I have placed 2 tablespoons of cooking oil in there, and to that what we're going to do first is we're going to be adding in our seasoning, which would include, as you could see here, there's 1/2 cup of parsley, 1/2 cup of onion, a tablespoon of coriander here, and some Spanish thyme, 2 leaves. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this into our oil that's already hot. So after adding the fresh onion, parsley, coriander, celery to your pot, you give it a stir to incorporate. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this caramelize for about 3 minutes before I put anything further in here. So we'll let those flavors infuse and we'll be back to see it. After 3 minutes of steaming, guys, we're going in with our eggplant. Now some of it, I left some of the skin on, but mostly off. So I'm gonna go in with that right now. And I'm gonna give that a stir. I'm gonna let this simmer a bit. I'm going to be putting in my potato. And I'm also gonna be putting in my tomatoes. And we're gonna give that a stir and let those flavors cook for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna give this a little stir. Yeah, it started to get a little sticky on the bottom, but that's okay. It's still quite moist in this pot. We're gonna start seasoning this dish. First, we're gonna start with 1/2 teaspoon of minced ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic, a full teaspoon of green seasoning, 2 tablespoons of chicken base seasoning, and 1/4 teaspoon of hot sauce. And we're gonna give this a spin to incorporate these flavors into this meal. And we're gonna let this cook for another 10 minutes. You could set a timer and it should be ready by then. I turn my heat down to medium-low. And I'll let this steam. Hey guys, so it's been 10 minutes of this steaming. I had it uncovered steaming on a medium-low fire. And yeah, so it looks like we're on track here with the cooking. As far as the potatoes go, I'm just gonna check and see if they're cooked nicely. If they don't slice easily, then probably not. We're gonna leave this for another 5 minutes to get our potatoes softened up more. Hey guys, so I'm back after that 10 minutes of steaming. So in total, we've been cooking this meal for 30 minutes. It's totally done. I didn't add any liquid, as you can see. This is a drier meal. So everything on the bottom is coming up super easy. Just use a spatula. But this meal is pretty much done. So I'm gonna be turning off the stove. And I'm gonna be showing you what this looks like with what I prepared it with. Hey guys, so I'm just back to show you what the potato choka looks like. Here I have it, it's just served on the side of 2 paratha roti. I just made some quick paratha. So basically you just rip your paratha bread and you would just dip, peel, and definitely taste.